Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zerg. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by goblin blade.
Thank you, Roland.
Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging. And what about us? We will end up fodder for some goblin. Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost. You are... Yes, that Leroican. The greatest. His name is known far. Few can match him in terms of raw power. In years to come, you will boast of this meet.
You're addressing me? A humble ox. How quaint.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
No. You are incapable. I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this. Move. Huh. Move along.
Funny.
I mean, move. Move.
This place is a bloody death trap.
Another one. What are you under there, then? Ant? Aurochs? The keepers of this place. They change their form. They become birds, to hunt on the wing. Bears to tear, and I cannot even eat it. Because the horned ones hide their shiny bits inside. Hiding things. Thinking they're clever. Not clever. Sometimes I eat the shiny bits, and they have to go looking for them on the other end.
Be gone.
We're cornered in this. This is not...
Move.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. You see nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back, there's no trace of the child. Assume nothing.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Indolence breeds madness.
Someone there?
Eager for battle.
Keep a blade close.
I've got a long road ahead.
Left, we could at least make a way.
Can't slow down.
Make one up. You can do that.
keep me out.
Hold out your hand, mister. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. You haven't... Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change. Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails. Heads it is. See? I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested? You got it. That's what I got.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn. You notice she's trembling. The tears streaming down her cheeks are indeed real.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Hey, you here to trade or? Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you. Want all you want. Look, you caught. Now, do me a favor.
Something good here, I hope.
Think you could stand back?
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Magrin, give him a chance. You, get back! Kick back! Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You! Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Yes. Yes. You were at the gates. Just a few questions, if you please. How would you describe that?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins? Uh-huh. No. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? Witness the last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers... They did, didn't they? I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. The scandal! Oh, since their change in allegiance, I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle. my friend, until...
There's no time to waste.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
I'm sleepy. Huh? What's that?
Something to ask.
The boar prances around.
Where's Alcin?
Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. Forgive me. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugee. A druid and an outside. Only Master Halsin can stop that. If not, I fear for my people. The ritual is Korga's decision. Master Halsin welcomed the refugees in. I wait for him to resolve. Please, Tusk. It's not the time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. Girl, you mean parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it. The words of the Tree Father, spoken plain. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin.
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
The rat watches. The rat doesn't.
Ridiculous. We just let her run off.
I know that look. You're wondering. It's just an old wound. It's not. It's just something I have. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. Positive. You can trust me on that.
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it. Must we? No harm in a little. Easier's often less interesting. Besides, we've plenty of reason to rely. Sweet of you, but don't worry. I'm sure you'll get to know me just fine by Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well. We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little? I must admit, Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. Must I? Find a way to Personally, I think finding this... I'm not too hopeful that a Gith crash will actually prove our salvation.
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Perhaps. Perhaps not. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Let's just say it's a very personal, very private acquaintance. Fine. What's on your mind? Besides, you saved my life aboard.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented. Entirely. Each creche contains a Sathisk purification device. So I learned the library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain... Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant. The planes are ever quaking, and their people. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinite. I expect I am your first. Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from... You are no less alien to me than I am to you. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. Decadent, lacking in, like so much of this world and its undisciplined people. I understand much more to the point. I know the cube. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less. Yes, in great detail. Then you start to hallucinate. Your bones will change form. All skin will turn. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born. Words forged in steel. May your action... We must find my kind and be rid of... The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me. Yes, if you give it no bad. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Blood on my hands. We have the right to defend...
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. A viper bears her fangs defending... No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the right is resumed. The right of thorns. It is the tree father. The grove will be cloaked in None of this can happen while outlanders infect us. Sylvanus demands and mine pet. You showed great I want you to provide your services to Zep. They're to be gone before the viper must strike. You will do. This tale ends but one way. Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor. Nettie. But if your treatment is meant to outlast the right, you'll be removed with the red.
Ridiculous. We just let her run off.
She's a child.
A devil child. One who tried to steal from us.
What will the tieflings want next? please leave?
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Stupid or... Leave.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
A moment.
He's there. Now, what was it? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Come here. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired. A tadpole. A mine. Come. We need to be quick. This way.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Ned Sierranis of the Absolute.
The corpse remains silent. It doesn't understand the question.
No. Moonrise Towers. Minthara. Back at camp.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Give. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. A pity you got me instead of him. You don't have...
No, I'll stay.
All right. Let's see what we can do. Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Victims can identify each other. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to... A mind flayer ship? Look, you've been straight, but you seem like a good soul. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptom. The thorn? Coated it. I don't have a cure. I'm sorry for misleading you. Now, do I have your word or not? I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk, and never... Master Halsin and I were tracking them, because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers is, for one. That thing, it's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you... Not yet, anyhow. Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. When Master Halsin heard the adventure, whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I've sent birds to find him. You, though, you're one of them. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. Thank you. I wish I could tell you more. All I can say for sure is good luck out there. And if things start to... Step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Let's keep your hand...
It'll take more than a nasty drink to finish me down, Crash Kalir.
Better than becoming a mind flayer, I suppose. In case things start to go very wrong.